Welcome to Cook's Travel. My name is Burak Sal. Every week I'm gonna explain and introduce you one of the ingredients I'm using in my recipes when I'm cooking my dishes. Before we start, please subscribe to the channel and turn all notifications on. Thank you. Today I'm gonna talk about one of the herbs used worldwide but very common in Mediterranean cuisine, plus Argentine and Mexican. It's usually used for both forms, which are dried and fresh, called oregano. Oregano is even one of the components of chili powder in some cases. So what is oregano? Oregano is a herb compost, dry or fresh leaves of oregano leaves. When it's fresh, it's got flowers, it's like pink to purple. Very tiny leaves, and it lives more than 2 years. You can plant any garden. They are very strong and beautiful plants. You can harvest this anytime in a year. Oregano comes from the Greek language, Old Greek language, means joy of mountains or brightness of mountains. So in old days they used for this name for this herb. It can be found wild in Greece, Turkey, Italy and Spain, very close areas to the high mountains. You hear oregano names always when we make the pasta sauces or pizza sauces in Italian cuisine, but now in worldwide people starting using it more often. It's got bitter, stronger taste than some other herbs and can combine with the other ingredients such as garlic, olive oil, parsley and mint. There are different types of oreganos. Even the name is same, they are not exactly the same kind of plants. Even they are not even the same family. They call it Mexican oregano. Mexican oregano is much sweeter and different taste. If your recipe is telling you to use Mexican oregano, use Mexican oregano. Sometimes it's called Mexican wild oregano. It's completely different oreganos. Looks like similar. Another name for the Mexican oregano is marjoram. There are two types of form the oreganos, dry and fresh ones. Fresh oregano's got much stronger taste. So if you are keeping in your fridge, you better keep it in the plastic bags or freeze them. And when you are using, use only the half amount you usually use for dry oregano. Difference between the fresh and dry oreganos. Fresh oreganos is much stronger taste. You can feel the really bitter taste, and when you are using in your food, if you are using fresh oregano, try to use half amount of fresh oregano, whatever your recipe says. I usually use the fresh oreganos for making a stock. It gives exceptional taste, just great flavor. And dry oreganos you can use for usually sauces or stews or any kind of food you are making in pastas. Another use of the dry oregano in the pasta sauces. Dry oreganos very safe to use for chicken, seafood, hamburgers, even beans product. Dry oregano is much common than the fresh oreganos because it easy to control the taste of the dishes. Fresh oreganos can overpower the dish because it's got stronger taste. I usually use dry oreganos for sauces and stews. I often use dry oreganos beginning of cooking process. You usually see the oregano in recipes when you are cooking fish, chicken, stews, pasta sauces, pizza sauces, and some other Mediterranean cuisine and sauces. When you are storing oreganos, fresh oreganos, you can keep it in the fridge for pretty long time in a small bags, or you can freeze them. Dry oreganos, very simple. Keep it in dry place away from the sunlight or heat. Oregano is very antitoxin herb. More importantly, oregano essential oil used in organic chicken farms to replace antibiotics. Where do you find the oreganos? Fresh oreganos can be found in larger markets or alternative fresh fruit markets. But dry oreganos you can even find from the internet, but alternatively in your local shops in small bags or little bottles. I often use oreganos when I'm cooking Mediterranean dishes and you are gonna find them in my channel when I'm cooking pastas, pizzas, Italian dishes, Turkish dishes, or Greek dishes. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel. I'm gonna give you more and important herb, spices, ingredients in this channel.